By the time I'm recording this, the summer heat's getting ready to step up, but it's back. That's right.
Welcome, the Gamer Man's Lounge. Awaken to play.
Hello and welcome to the Gamer Man's Lounge, and today it's gonna be a wonderful day because it's back. Welcome to WAIFUMANIA. Now, WAIFUMANIA used to be just CPU versus CPU waifu fighting games, or fighting game waifu CPU versus CPU. However, we're going past that. It's not going to be just that. We're also going to be expanding into other genres of games because that's right, it's all about multiple contests on who surpassed who, and that's going to be the thing, whether it's time attack, speed running, DPS, or outfit pageants, okay, etc. It's going to be really big, and this episode is going to be a huge example. That's right, an example of us going past the fighting game genre and expanding on to other genres, starting with Genshin Impact. Alright, we expand on over to the world of waifus. That's right, the world of waifus in Teyvat. And today, yes, we're doing Genshin Impact, but this time we're going to see a contest between two DPS characters, YOIMIYA and NAVIA. That's right, YOIMIYA versus NAVIA. As you can hear here, the neighbors' dogs are going wild from left to right. It's pretty interesting here. Oh yeah, the neighbors' dogs, they're going crazy. They're excited for WAIFUMANIA coming back and expanding past fighting games. This is amazing. So that's right. So that totally said, YOIMIYA versus NAVIA. It's gonna be 3 rounds, round 1 being DPS Showcase, round 2 being Speed Run, and round 3 being an outfit pageant, which is gonna serve as a tiebreaker in case there's gonna be ties. This is gonna be a best of 3, and that's right, score 2 wins, you win the match. That's how it's gonna be. And the rules for this match, both contestants need to have the same team, Yelan, Yunjin, Kokomi, and that totally said contestants must win by scoring 2 out of 3 points. I already said that, did I? Now, the third round is going to be for tie-breaking situations, as I already said. Now, all character elemental bursts must be charged and no cooldowns before beginning. And teammate damage does not count for DPS contests. So with that totally said, let's get right on going. Don't mind me. I'm going to go ahead, walk over there, and get myself cooled off real quick before I go ahead and hit start. It begins. It's beginning. That's right. Round 1, DPS Showcase, YOIMIYA versus NAVIA. This is Pyro versus Pyro versus Geo. My bad. My goodness. Okay, that's... Alright, so now it's beginning with Masanori. We definitely see YOIMIYA hitting that elemental burst, Yunjin hitting that burst. Definitely, that's right, utilizing all characters' elemental bursts to basically maximize the damage output is essentially a big deal. Oh boy, that was really quick from YOIMIYA. That was really fast, to say the least. That was shocking. Now it's Navia's turn. This is going to be very interesting here. Navia's turn to basically fuck up Masanori. So let's see. Let's see what Geo's got. And this is going to be very interesting here. So Navia blows out the first skill. Basically, we have Yelan burst. We have the engine boost. And here we go. That's... Oh, wow. This is looking pretty wild. A lot of damage is going down. This went pretty fast, and that is pretty much insane. So hopefully we should see the calculations come in And, oh my goodness, Navia is just ahead. Navia takes this round for the DPS showcase. This puts YOIMIYA at 0, scoring 1 for Navia. Now round 2 is going to be the speed run. Now we head on over to the speed run. We begin with the Eon Blight, I forgot his name. So we have YOIMIYA's turn, and here we go. Eon Blight Drake. So that totally said, okay, we have the heals, we have the Eon Burst, the Yunjin Burst. YOIMIYA is basically messing people up. So we got that going down. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's get right on going. Okay, this is... Okay, so it's basically going back to the whole situation here. The DPS needs to be alive. If the DPS dies, we have to start over. That's how things work, and that's what's going to end up happening here. And already done. Time! That is looking pretty good. Now we move on over to Navia's shot. Let's see Navia get her shot, and let's see what's going on. So with that totally said, okay, heals. Damage amp. Okay, Eon Burst. Alright, Navia Burst. We got that going on. The Drake is not having a good day right now. Definitely getting demolished. Oh boy, this is looking pretty good. Okay, another burst from Navia. So we basically see that going down. Okay, we do see it happening here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, Navia was trying to charge up, but Navia still even won.
Very cute.
That was fast. Navia was faster than YOIMIYA, but let's move on over to YOIMIYA. My bad, I'm spitting. Alright, so, Perpetual Mechanical Array. So that's what's about to go down. I need to get me a drink. I'm spitting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. We have YOIMIYA doing a good job here. Oh no, there's that, we forgot this one thing, there's a second phase to that fight. There's a goddamn second phase to that fight. There's a second phase. That's not good. Okay, this is not looking pretty good. YOIMIYA is trying to figure this out. So, okay, so how this boss fight works is that you have to take out the 3 guys out before you move on over to the mechanical array and finish them off for good. So, that definitely said, okay, YOIMIYA Burst is definitely helping out. This is, we didn't even think about that, did we? Okay, then, we forgot about that second part to that. That's pretty crazy. What a twist. Okay, let's see. Okay, normal damage. I don't find that necessary, but anyway, Navia's turn. Let's see Navia. So, here we go. Let's see how Navia's been handling things when it comes to the DPS, and when it comes to handling the Aeon Blight Drake. Navia is on a roll. So, with that totally said, let's see how things are going well. And, of course, there's probably that situation where... Okay, here we go. Okay, well, that's not good. She's got on the second phase to deal with. That's right. So, this is not looking pretty good. So, she's going to have to burst out a meteor shot. Okay, I almost said that wrong. Burst out a meteor shower. I almost said shower wrong. That would have been a mess. So I'm already... That was close. I had to quickly correct myself. So with that totally said, this is going to be very interesting. Navia, does she have that going? And here we go. This is going to be wild. Okay, here we go. Looking pretty good. Okay, can she use the E? Can she E that out? Okay, well this happened. Oh, wait a minute. What happened here? YOIMIYA got a round in. YOIMIYA got a round in from the mechanical array. That is pretty much YOIMIYA just making it a tie, with round 3 being the Thunder manifestation. So this one is going to be very interesting here. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. It begins. YOIMIYA burst, Kokomi heals, Yunjin burst, Yelan burst. Okay, this is gonna be looking wild. Now, there's this one move that the manifestation is gonna be doing, and basically he will bring up the two barriers. Here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Swap it over to Kokomi. That's gonna be looking wild out of the blue. The neighbor's dogs is getting triggered by my yelling. And here we go. Time for YOIMIYA. That's going to be done. Now it's Navia's turn. Can she basically turn things around and still be on that sweep? That's the big question here. So with that totally said, Navia burst, Meteor Shower, Yunjin burst, Yelan burst. Okay, here we go. We got DPS going on. Okay, Geo. Okay. Now, hopefully there should be some... Okay, this is not good. This is putting Navia at a serious disadvantage, but the shielding... Okay, that's going to be a situation here. Okay, well, this is not looking pretty good here. Alright, one thing that's going to end up having to happen is if the manifestation ends up landing on there, but that would compromise time and that would cause complications. But, however, she is able to shield out that other attack where he's basically got this whole thunder beam on top of her, and you can basically deal with that with the Geo Shield. So basically, YOIMIYA won the speedrunning because, yeah, this is putting a tie, and we need to figure out a tiebreaker. There needs to be a serious tiebreaker, which leads us into round 3, the outfit pageant. So we take a look at YOIMIYA. It's very decorative, to say the least. There's a lot of details that we should keep in mind about. Now, I will go ahead and say the skin-tight undergarments, okay? So, yeah, the kimono outfit basically shows off one side of the back and the shoulder and the armpit, and it does show off some good old chest, and this is looking pretty great. So the outfit is just looking nice. It's a loose, it's more fitting not only to Inazuma's design, but more fitting to her profession, being the summer GF, and that's going to be the thing. And yeah, her outfit, there is some very spicy details to that, but yeah, it does show more. Okay, there is more thigh that does get showed off. There is back, there is armpit, there is. I do like the kimono outfit. It's very decorative, fits in well with her. The hairstyle's looking pretty great. Now it's Navia's turn, but here's another thing, and that's the situation here. Now, one thing to keep in mind about Navia, it looks like, but you have to stop and think. If you look at her undergarments, her bloomers, there is exposure of skin when it comes to her bloomers. Far more exposure of her skin compared to YOIMIYA's. And, however, there is still cleavage. It is skin tight. Well, the corset is skin tight. Did I say that right? But it is skin tight. It does flex more of the midriff. It does flex more of the chest. But I will say the thigh-high boots looks pretty nice. But if you look at her backside, there is more skin when it comes to the back. Like, you do see spots of her back, which is really good. This puts YOIMIYA at a serious disadvantage, and that's going to be the thing. It is more decorative than ever. Navia's outfit is more eye-catching, and that leads us into that complication here. So, yeah. So, we do see this. Okay, she is looking nice, but here's the problem. We see both armpits, we see the full back, we see both shoulders, and that's the situation here. We see more back, we see more thigh. That's the thing. But, however, it's more eye-catching, it's surprisingly more revealing, and that's the thing. The advantage, unfortunately, it's a tough choice, but unfortunately, the win probably will have to go to Navia at this point. it looks like Navia is winning. Yeah, most decorative, most revealing, most eye-catching, most highlighted of the figure, leading into the winner of the outfit pageant being Navia. And with that totally said, Navia ended up winning, so 2-1. So this leads right into our winner. The winner for this match in WaiFUMANIA is Navia. Navia scored a point in the DPS showcase, and Navia scored a point in the tiebreaker, being in the outfit pageant. And that's the thing. Being surprisingly capable of representing Geo, that's astounding. This goes to show that Geo can surpass Pyro, and this might get very interesting. So with that totally said, we probably might be looking forward to a rematch. Round 1 being the DPS showcase, but round 2 definitely being, I think round 1 should be the DPS showcase, round 2 DPS showcase, round 3 DPS showcase. If we have to do a tiebreaker, speed run. I think that's what's going to happen if YOIMIYA and NAVIA would rematch, and that would be something. But with that totally said, we do need to make room for other Genshin waifus in WaiFUMANIA. So with that totally said, it is what it is, and the winner being Navia, it is the way that it is. And with that totally said, I hold my glass of water high up high. That's gonna do it. Glass of water held up high. That is all. I will be looking forward to you in the next video. We will look forward to you next time in WaiFUMANIA.